The story begins in rural America, where two brothers are barely getting by. Matt and Joey. Their father is dead, the bills keep piling up, and their mother, Carol, is seriously ill, so weak that even moving around the house is hard. Matt, the older brother, carries the responsibility, but it's made him sharper, not stronger. He's rude, impulsive, and increasingly reckless. He takes his anger out on Joey, sometimes with his fists. Joey is the opposite, soft-spoken, decent, and mostly obedient because he feels he has no choice. One morning, Matt forces Joey into a robbery. A remote house nearby has been sealed for fumigation, wrapped in plastic while it's being disinfected. It belongs to an elderly woman who's also sick, and Matt has heard she keeps a big stash of cash inside, around 10 grand. Matt swears they can use it to help their mom, so Joey goes along. Matt brings a mask and stays outside as lookout while Joey slips inside. Joey is terrified, but he finds the money and gets out without anyone noticing. For a brief moment, they think they're safe. Then a security guard spots them on the road. His name is Dave Hamby. The second he sees them acting suspicious, he gives chase. Matt and Joey sprint into the woods and Hamby follows, convinced he's caught thieves. The chase ends abruptly when Hamby vanishes. Joey, running behind, sees the truth. Hamby falls into a hidden hole, an abandoned well. Joey freezes, listening. At first he hears nothing, the wind and his own breathing. That silence scares him more than a scream. Joey tells Matt what happened. Matt's reaction is ice cold. He insists they didn't see anything and says Hamby isn't their problem. They don't owe him anything, and stopping would only get them caught. During the escape, Joey drops the mask somewhere in the woods. Matt doesn't care. He's just thrilled to have the cash. Joey realizes the ugly part. Matt didn't bring him as a partner. Matt used him. If police show up, Joey will be the one blamed. Back home, they act normal around Carol. They can't tell her they robbed someone. She's too fragile, and the truth would crush her. Matt looks almost proud of himself, while Joey can't stop thinking about the man in the well. That night, Joey brings it up again, but Matt shuts him down and orders him to forget it. Joey tries, but guilt wins. The next day, he sneaks back into the forest, finds the well, and calls down. At first, there's only silence. Then a voice answers, weak, strained, but alive. Hamby begs for help and tells Joey to go home and call the police. Joey says he will and runs back. Even after that, Joey still can't rest. The following morning, he returns again, keeping his face out of view. He calls down just to confirm the man is still breathing. Hamby answers, desperate for any human contact, and repeats the same plea. Call the police, or at least bring someone who can pull him out. At home, Joey tells Matt Hamby survived and they have to help him. Matt explodes, screaming that he's not going to jail. He warns Joey to drop it, or Matt will tell the police the robbery was Joey's idea. Matt admits that's why he sent Joey inside. If anyone gets caught, it should be Joey. Joey finally snaps and threatens to tell their mother everything. That threat works. Matt doesn't want Carol to know the truth, so he agrees to go back. At the well, Joey calls down again. Hamby answers right away, relieved. He introduces himself as Mr. Hamby and asks if Joey brought help. Joey says he brought his brother. As Matt and Joey argue at the edge, Hamby puts the pieces together. These are the boys he chased after the robbery. Hamby tries to bargain. If they pull him out, he promises he won't report them. He'll do whatever they want, say whatever they tell him. Matt doesn't believe a word of it and refuses to take the risk. To show dominance, Matt humiliates Hamby from above by urinating into the well. Joey is disgusted and ashamed. He apologizes to Hamby but admits he can't force Matt to help. The brothers leave. Joey can't live with it. Later, he returns alone with food and water. After a day trapped in the pit, Hamby is grateful just to eat. He tells Joey he shouldn't fear his brother and that Joey is the one with a conscience. Joey says Matt doesn't trust him. Hamby answers with a chilling line. Joey should fear God more than Matt. Hamby keeps pressing Joey to help him escape, insisting he won't hurt them and doesn't care what they stole. He talks about his childhood, claiming he understands desperate choices. Hamby says he loved his mother. Joey admits he did the robbery for Carol. Hamby warns that if Carol ever learns what happened, it will break her heart. If Joey won't call the police, Hamby suggests calling an adult, or at least bringing a rope so Hamby can climb out himself. Joey wants to do it, but fear stops him. If Matt finds out, Matt won't forgive him. So Joey leaves Hamby in the well again and walks home, carrying the guilt with him. That night, Joey sneaks back to the well with a blanket, food, and painkillers. He also brings a walkie-talkie, tuned to a single frequency so it only reaches him. The man in the well, who has introduced himself as Mr. Hamby, tells Joey he can't stay down there forever. Someone has to pull him out. Joey still can't commit, and Mr. Hamby keeps insisting Joey will choose the right thing, because good always wins in the end. Back at home, Matt notices Joey went out with a flashlight and demands to know where he'd been. Joey lies. Matt can tell Joey is still visiting the well, but he lets it go for now, pretending he doesn't care. In Joey's room, the walkie-talkie becomes their secret line. Joey says he used to talk to his father on a radio when they went hunting. Mr. Hamby grows strangely soft at the mention of fathers, and Joey starts to feel like he's finally talking to an adult who isn't screaming at him. The next morning, Matt drags Joey back toward the old woman's sealed house and steals a pesticide canister from the fumigation setup. Then he heads straight for the well. Joey understands immediately what Matt is about to do and tries to stop him, begging, grabbing the canister, stepping in his way. Matt drops the open canister into the well. Down below, Mr. Hamby scrambles to shove it aside, but the well is about 20 feet deep and the canister is heavy. The fumes spread fast, crawling up the walls and filling the pit. Joey panics at the edge, yelling that Matt is killing him, but Matt doesn't care. He turns on Joey with a threat. If Joey opens his mouth, Matt will ruin him too. Joey runs home and calls for Mr. Hamby on the walkie-talkie again and again. No answer. Joey assumes he's dead and sits there in shock, replaying every moment he failed to stop it. He keeps staring at the receiver, waiting for a breath, a cough, anything, until the static feels like a verdict and his hands start shaking. Right now, alone. The next day, Matt announces he's going to a party and orders Joey to come. Joey goes, and one of Matt's friends casually reveals Matt is the one paying for a motel party. That's when Joey realizes the stolen money, supposed to help their sick mother, Carol, is being burned for fun. Joey confronts Matt, saying he can't spend it like this. Matt humiliates him in front of everyone, calling Joey a thief who robs helpless old women. Matt's friends start bullying Joey, shoving him around and laughing. Joey snaps and blurts out that Matt killed a man. Nobody believes him. They mock him harder. Matt, furious, beats Joey badly. Joey breaks away and runs home. Carol sees he's shaken and asks what happened. Joey can't tell her. She's too weak to handle it. Carol admits Matt's behavior has been getting worse, and she doesn't know how to control him anymore. She says she wishes their father were here. As they talk, a TV news report plays. The man Joey knows as Mr. Hamby is shown on screen, but the report says he's actually Randy Michael Sadler, a fugitive wanted for murdering his wife and children. Joey is stunned. Police say they've been hunting him for days and that he's dangerous. Joey's stomach drops. The man he pitied isn't innocent, and Matt still tried to kill him anyway. Joey retreats to his room and the walkie-talkie suddenly hisses. Randy's voice comes through, alive. He explains he survived the pesticide because Joey's dropped gas mask had fallen into the well and he used it to keep breathing. Joey tells him he knows who he is now. Randy tells Joey to come back in the morning. The next day, Joey returns to the well. Randy holds up the mask as proof and answers Joey's questions with cold calm. Why kill his family? Randy shrugs it off, saying sometimes things happen, like he's describing bad luck. Joey shares something back. His own father was shot, and before that he was an abusive drunk. Strangely, Joey still isn't as scared of Randy as he should be, because the person who terrifies him most is Matt. Randy admits he was never a real guard. He stole a security guard's uniform to hide from police, and when he saw the brothers, he chased them because he assumed they had cash, and he wanted to take it. Joey asks why Randy told him to call the police if he's wanted. Randy claims he had a plan. Joey doesn't trust that, so he makes his own deal. He'll pull Randy out, but only if Randy helps him teach Matt a lesson. Randy agrees immediately, eager to get free. Joey heads home to grab supplies and finds Matt screaming at Carol, terrifying her. Watching it, Joey convinces himself he's doing the right thing. Joey returns to the well with a rope and lowers it so Mr. Hamby can climb. After a brutal struggle, the man drags himself up and collapses beside the pit. Joey's hands are raw from the rope, but he keeps holding on. With the truth now clear, Joey calls him by his real name, Randy. Randy's leg is badly injured, so he asks for a stick to use as a crutch. Joey snaps a sturdy branch and helps him limp away from the woods. Days later, Randy suddenly pulls out a handgun, something Joey never knew about. Joey panics and asks if Randy is going to kill him. Randy says no, then places the gun in Joey's hands to prove he can be trusted. Joey points it back at him and demands to know why he murdered his family. Randy gives nothing. Joey's anger boils, but he lowers the gun and hands it back. Randy follows Joey home. Their mother, Carol, is terrified when she sees a stranger, but Joey insists Randy won't hurt them. While Joey tries to keep everyone calm, Matt is somewhere else, outside the robbed, fumigated house where police have arrived. Matt acts innocent and tells the officers the thief was Joey. He doesn't just blame him, he sells the story hard, like he's saving himself for good. Meanwhile, Randy takes their father's truck and starts to leave town. Joey begs to come with him. He can't stay here, and Randy agrees. But as they pull away, Matt arrives with the police. The second the officers see Joey with Randy, everything explodes. Randy steps out, shoots both cops without killing them, snatches an officer's gun, and forces the brothers into the truck. Then he drives them back to the well. At the edge, Randy orders Matt to jump. Matt begs Joey not to listen, but Joey raises the gun and forces him down. Randy tells Joey he's in control now, and Joey finally unloads years of rage, calling Matt a selfish, violent brother. Then Randy turns cold. He says Joey has to jump too, face his fear. Joey pleads, but Randy doesn't argue. He simply throws Joey into the well. Randy runs. Down below, Matt attacks Joey in panic and fury, beating him until Joey can't breathe. The moment Joey goes limp, Matt breaks, sobbing as he tries to wake him, terrified he's killed his own brother. On the other side of the woods, Carol confronts Randy with a shotgun. She demands to know where her boys are. Randy smirks and tells her they're close, that she can even hear them if she listens. When he asks how she found him, Carol throws a walkie-talkie at his feet. It's the same one Joey used, and she followed its GPS signal straight to this spot. Carol doesn't blink. She calls Randy a monster, someone who murdered his own family and then opened fire on police. Randy answers with a cruel little certainty. He knows her husband was a monster too. Carol swallows, then says it out loud. Yes, he was, and that's why she killed him. The truth hits hard. Joey and Matt's father didn't die in some random tragedy. Carol shot him after years of abuse and addiction, and the damage from that life helped leave her sick. She's been carrying that secret while trying to keep her sons alive. Randy barely gets time to process it. Carol fires, dropping him before he can move. Then she runs to the well. Down in the pit, Joey is starting to regain consciousness. Matt is crying, shaking him, terrified he's actually killed his brother. The moment Joey finally breathes again, Matt breaks completely. For the first time, he's not angry, just scared and relieved. Carol helps them out and the brothers cling to each other, stunned by what they almost did. The film ends on that uneasy embrace, survival, guilt, and family all tangled together. Underneath the thriller plot, Don't Tell a Soul is about power, who holds it, who abuses it, and who learns to take it back. Matt's control over Joey mirrors Randy's manipulation, while Carol's final choice shows what protecting your children can cost when life forces impossible decisions.